Hello, shalom. Welcome back to another episode of Nellyvylle Reviews Drag Race Season 17. This is episode 6. We got a lot of looks to go over. It is a ball, honey, so let's just get right into it. But before we jump into the episode, there is a little bit of tea that I caught wind of about Rhinestone Gate from last week. So Susie was at like a little event or whatever, a watch party, if you will. And remember last week or 2 episodes ago, remember Hormona had to take off her rhinestones off her thing because it was like against the rules and or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Well, apparently Susie also had rhinestones on her thing, and Jules was like, girl, they making Hormona take her rhinestones off, throw some glitter on your dress and have those rhinestones. So Susie had stones from that she brought home on her garment, and she didn't get caught. And just the way she told the story, it just kind of rubbed me the wrong way because, baby, that's not fair. It's not fair. And then Jules, I'm just like, I mean, I guess Jules was being a sister by warning her, but I think it's all shady. Look, baby, play by the rules. If somebody's got to take their stones off, everybody got to take their stones off, and it just is what it is. Susie, I like you, girl, but I don't know, that was kind of shady. I don't know how I felt about that. But anyways, let's just get right into the episode. This week's theme is Let's Get Sea-Sickening Ball. At the top of the episode, Arietti is geeked after she was saved by dunking Michelle. So no more dunk challenge. If you're in the bottom and you go home, baby, you're going home. There's no more saves. It just is what it is. Susie points out that it was 17, and we talked about that before. Some people guessed that it was going to be 1 and 7, and we found out that 17 is Arietti's angel number. So like, girl's really working out for you, honey. Lydia was proud to send her home, but glad everyone's best friend got to stay. Now we move on to the next day. Once again, it is another cute little walk-in. They had a little choreography coming in. Y'all know I love when the girls walk into the workroom. Let's get started. Jules points out it is week 6 and there are still 12 girls. We started with 14. Why are we 6 weeks into Drag Race and it's still 12 girls? I'm gonna need for people to start going home 2 at a time, because what are we doing? I'm sure at this point everyone is ready to send the girls home. And then Hormona pointed out, I wonder if it's gonna be some double eliminations. Girl, pump your brakes talking about eliminations. You don't want to jinx yourself. Jules asks Hormona who she thinks is going home next, and she says Sam. I don't know why she said Sam. I don't know where that came from. I don't even know, I don't know if she was trying to be funny. She had to be trying to be funny because there's nothing about Sam that's saying she's about to go home. I'm sorry about it, but what? Rue enters the workroom. Love the suit. Rue always comes in so styling and profiling. Then we have our first mini challenge. I think this is the first mini challenge of the season. It is quick drag. So girls have to hurry up and get into a very quick drag look. And let me tell you, the looks were, it was giving quick drag. It was giving man and wig. It was giving butch. It was giving all the funniness that we needed. Then before the mini challenge got started, we welcome in Norvina, who is the owner, CEO, founder. I think her mother was the founder of Anastasia Beverly Hills Makeup. And Norvina had a team, Rue had a team, and the girls had to race to get a lipstick from the little box to the little stand, and whoever got all of their lipsticks over to the other side first was the winning team. Rue's team won, yay! And when asked, when the girls were asked who do they attribute their success, they all collectively said mother, aka Rue, which is, anyways, if you saw the challenge, it was really funny. You had to be there. The winning team won $500 each. So yay, how cute. Thank you, Narvina. And then the lipstick being all over Arietti's teeth gathered me. That was so, the lipstick all over the teeth. Okay, yeah. Lipstick being all over somebody's teeth it's never not funny. It's never not funny. Rue explains the Maxi Challenge. It's a ball. So there's going to be 3 different categories. One of them being an unconventional materials challenge, where they're going to have to make a garment out of unconventional materials. And Lexi is feeling very confident. And then when they got started making her looks, Why was Sam copying Lexi though? Baby, get your own. Get you creative all up in here. Why are you doing what my girl Lexi doing? What's going on? But you know, at the end of the day, copying is the biggest form of flattery. And you know what? Just bring it. Like if you're gonna do what I do, you can't do what I do. You could try to imitate. But baby, I'm doing it first. I'm gonna do it best. So like, if you're gonna copy me, you better bring it. And if you're gonna copy someone, you better bring it. You know what I'm saying? Rue comes back in for the walkthroughs. I love the walkthroughs when Rue comes in, catches up with the girls, and see, you know, what's their thought process, what is their design, and he will usually drop some hints like, I'm not saying don't do that, but maybe think about that. He'll drop some hints. Pick up on the hints, girls. Pick up on the hints. Just pick up on the hints, okay? He's trying to help you, whether you agree or not. Please the judge. He's the one cutting the check and handing out the crown. Just like, hello. Hormona says when she talks about what she's going to design, it's going to be this very similar silhouette. And I think I said that last week. Baby, you got to switch it up. And Rue's like, hey, I'm not saying you got to do a different silhouette, but, you know, just think about it. Just think about it. And then not Lydia and Susie coming out to the meeting with Rue, and they're like dressed up as twins. Like, what is going on? And then Rue suggests that they should get an act together and take it on the road because, you know, hey, that's gold right there. Take the hint, honey. Take the hint. Rue then asks Ariette if she feels like she was unjustly put in the bottom, and Ariette said yes and no. Ariette was like yes and no, and then Rue was like, bitch, the answer is yes. Yes, just say yes. You felt like you were unjustly in the bottom. So Rue was like, well, who do you think should have been in the bottom? And Ariette, just without missing a beat, was like, Crystal. Look, I appreciate people being real, but y'all be naming names in front. It's just, whoo, okay. Lana tells Rue how upset she's been that she's been safe, and she wished that she's been able to be on stage to get through critiques, but she's been safe every week, so she hasn't gotten any like feedback from the judges. And then Rue was like, oh, well, honey, you was about to get some feedback because actually you was about to be in the bottom last week or 2 weeks ago. And it's like, ooh. Be careful what you wish for, because, oh, you know what I'm saying? Clock that tea. For the unfinished hems and edges, Lana, you know, don't be asking for critiques, and you know you out there with unfinished hems. I'm just saying. Crystal questions Ariette about what she said, and she was like, you know, Crystal's kind of like, was my name brought up to Rue? You thought I should have been the bottom? Ariette was like, yeah, I said it, and Crystal was like, oh, okay, girl, excuse me. At least she stood on business, because Ariette could have very easily been like, well, I just want to name somebody because bibbidi-bobbidi-boo. So at least, you know, she said what she said. Okay, I respect it. Rue, once again, calls out Sam for trying to do another ball gown. Look, I know that the girls have silhouettes they are most confident in, but baby, you got to know, you got to switch it up at some point in time. It's got to at least be every other or something. You're going to get called out. You got to be prepared for it. Interesting fact, Charles Barkley is Sam's godfather. The basketball player is Sam's godfather. Apparently, Charles Barkley went to high school with Sam's mother, and they're like best friends or something. Very weird connection, but a nice little tidbit to find out. And then Rue asks Crystal what fabric she plans on using to make this very fitted dress, and Rue's like, what kind of, is that a jersey fabric? And Crystal's like, yeah, you know, it's very pink lemonade, it's very Jersey Shore. And Rue's like, no, girl, not the state. Is it a Jersey stretch fabric? I thought that was funny. Rue tells the girls who the special guest judge is, and they lose it. Hunter Schaefer is the guest judge. Once again, I think I've seen this girl before. She was very sweet. I liked her. Once again, somebody else added to the list that I gotta look into. I really liked her, but this season I don't be knowing who the girls are. What is going on? And then Acacia, while the girls are working on their garments, Acacia starts to she was kind of feeling a little worried about her garment, and she starts looking around the room like, okay, ugly, safe. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm good. So that was funny. Then we get to the drama. This is the most dramatic thing that has happened on Drag Race in a very long time. So some of the girls took their garments outside to spray paint their unconventional unconventional materials, right? Lexi comes running into, they show her go outside to check on the garment that she spray painted, and apparently somebody has spray painted on top of it. So she comes running in the room all upset. Who did it? Who did it? Everybody just looking all, girl, I don't know what happened. It wasn't me. Okay. You see the girl is upset. If it was an accident, say that. So apparently what happened was Arietti and Anya went outside to spray paint their garments. They did not realize that what they were spray painting on top of was Lexi's garment, which it was an honest mistake. They just thought that tarp was laid down for people to spray paint on top of so that it wouldn't get on the ground, but it was really actually Lexi's garment. And so Arietti was still outside. So Lexi goes back outside and was like, do you know, like, what happened to my garment? Arietti was like, look, I'll be honest. This part right here was me. I didn't mean to. I didn't know. I'm so sorry. So Arietti fessed up pretty much right away. But then Lexi was able to put two and two together. Baby was only the only person who had brown, and it was brown spray painted on her garment. So she knew it was Anya. So she went back in, and Lexi didn't say nothing to Anya. She just looked her up and down and was going to go on by her business. But while Lexi was outside, like, trying to fix stuff, Anya told the girls, was like, look, I don't know if it's the right time to tell her, but actually it was me. And they were like, girl, you need to tell her, like, she's upset. It was a mistake. Like, just say sorry. It is what it is. So Anya brought him, was like, hey, girl, I'm sorry that, and she tried to say it, and Lexi was like, oh, but you couldn't say that when I came in here. Why didn't you say that when I came in here? You had me up in here asking people, and you gonna turn your back to me? Like, you don't have a clue what I was talking about. And I just feel like that was very shady. Anya, you made a mistake. It was an honest mistake. Look, you already did something shady by taking the trim from Jules a couple of weeks ago. Now you over here supposedly allegedly accidentally spray painting on people's garments. Just fess up to, what do you mean you don't think it's the right time? The right time would have been when she came in. When you did it, you should have found her and said, hey, girl, accidentally spray painted this. Just wanted to let you know so you can fix it. I will help you fix it. Like, why would you just not say that? Why would you, what are you doing? So, Anya, I like you, girl, but that was really shady that you just didn't say nothing. And then she gonna start yelling at Lexi, talking about, well, bitch, I mean too bad. I wish you would mess up my garment and then turn around and yell and cuss out me like I was in the wrong. Excuse me, what? But anyway, so that was that drama, girl. That was that drama. And then Jules was like, first the trim and now this, that was funny. So we go on to elimination day. The girls kiss and make up. So Arietti, Anya, they apologized once more to Lexi. Lexi was like, hey, let's hug it out. We're cool, whatever. I probably would have held a little bit of a grudge a little bit longer, but I'm glad the girls are on good terms. And then Lexi turns around and starts being messy and was asked Sam, who she thinks is going to be in the bottle. And so Sam gave a very pageant answer. She didn't really name anyone. I'm like, of course, Sam, the pageant girl, gave a pageant answer. And then Lexi said she thinks Acacia's going to go home. And then here come Corey joining the convo trying to be messy. It was just, the dolls, the girls. Then we go to the main stage. Rue is looking good. We got La Roach in the building, Hunter Schaefer and Michelle all looking stunning. And I was very happy to see La Roach. I love La Roach. La Roach? La Roach. Yikes. So the runways are, there was 3 different categories. So for the runway, you had Bathing Beauties, you had Sea Creature Couture, and you had Sea Sickening Eleganza, which is the one that the girls had to make with the unconventional materials. So what I'm going to do is, let's look at each girl's package and look at the looks that way. First up, we have Acacia. Out of her 3 looks, I think that the first look was the one that I liked the best. The other 2 were okay. It just was not elevated enough for season 17 Drag Race. But I don't think she had the worst. It just wasn't quite there. Next up, Arietti, 1, 2, and 3 This is how you do it. Not to mention, she gave 3 very different makeup looks. And yeah, they get a little bit of time in between changing, but to come out and do 3 very different makeup looks in the amount of time that you had to change, like, I don't know how much time they had, but this is what she was doing. And then pay attention to what the other girls were doing. This is next level. This is how you turn looks. This is a ball. Crystal Envy. Look, solid looks. She could barely move in this pink and yellow one, which Rutard is not very stretchy garment, but she did it. And then the first one here with this bathing suit, this was actually like a little clip-on bang, and she did like a little bit where she took the bang out and clipped it on. That was very cute. Next up, we have Hormona Lisa. Fine looks, but once again, it just was not elevated enough. But I like Hormona. The mug is beautiful. Jewel Sparkles coming up. The only one that I like the orange and I like that black one. That first bathing suit look, baby, throw it away. Throw the wig, throw the whole look away. I'm sorry, just no. But safe package nonetheless. Corey King coming in. We got another beach ball look here in the middle. The one that she designed, baby, no. And then the shark here, that's what she had on, and then she took that off and revealed to that. It's a Katy Perry reference if you're familiar. And then let's see if we can see the other look over here. Oh, okay. And then the other one is kind of like, no, the one she made is this brown one over here on the end. My apologies, which is better than the one that she brought. But it's fine. It's a fine package, but I wasn't, over the moon. Then we have Lana. I just wasn't impressed with this package at all. I'm sorry. It just wasn't. Stop relying on that body. I'm so sorry, girl. Then we have Alexi. Now this one over here, that blue tarp thing, that's the look that she made. Look, if it was already a blue tarp and I'm guessing it was a blue tarp and you spray painted it a blue, I kind of feel like them messing it up did you some favors, because you probably ended up doing some embellishments you weren't already going to do. And then the other 2 looks, I think once again, you're relying on that body, and I don't know how I feel about that. Lydia B. Collins. It was a big swing. It was a big swing. I can appreciate it. Anya Nerve. Not really crazy about any of these. Now that white one I liked more when she was walking on the runway. I don't know if this wasn't a great picture, but not over the moon about any of these looks. Then we have Sam Starr. Sam, the one that she made with the bags is beautiful. Oh, I love that so much. The other 2 were fine. I like this one here in the middle, and then the yellow polka dot bikini. Like, I get it. She wore itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Like, I get it. But babe, get a different shade of yellow or something, because it kind of washed you out. Somebody said it, and I agreed. Susie. Don't care for the first look. Second look is fine. Third look, baby, throw it away. Throw it away. The winner of the challenge is Arietti, and she won a cash tip of $5,000 and a $5,000 donation in her name to a charity. I don't remember what it was, but if I can figure it out, I'll put it right here. In the bottom 2, Lana and Hormona landed at the bottom 2, and they lip sync to Get Him Back by Olivia Rodrigo. Now, I agree with the win, and I think I also agree with the bottom 2. Everything was right, and wow, what a jump for Arietti from almost going home last week to winning this week, and it was well deserved. I don't think either Lana or Hormona did good in this lip sync. I'm sorry, I just wasn't feeling it. I literally wrote, boo, send them both home. But anyways, Hormona ends up going home, and oh gosh, I just really liked Hormona. I thought she was going to go further, but I could definitely see her doing the All-Stars. And then next week is Snatch Game, and y'all know I love Snatch Game. I can't wait for Snatch Game. It's going to be amazing. So updating my top 4, Lexi Love, Susie Toot, Sam Star, and Anya Nerve. That's what I have right now. Anya, I'm a little iffy on you just because of what you did there, and then Susie, I'm iffy on with you because I felt like you were shady too with the rhinestone thing. But Lexi, I would love to see her win. That's my Louisville girl. And Sam, I can see Sam taking it home. But really, it's too early to say. It could switch up at any moment. Then we go on to That's Huck. Corey coming for Sam's looks, particularly her bag look, was wild. Corey, look what you're wearing, and you're going to come for one of the best looks. Where's the taste level, people? Oh, Corey had something to say about everybody's look. Like, girl, like, relax. Oh, and then the tiny mic. They were carrying around a mic like this one that I'm carrying. And I don't know what it is about when I see people holding this mic in their hand. It just cracks me up. It tickles me. So when Corey's going around interviewing people with this little microphone, it gathered me. And then poor Acacia, oh gosh, she just looks so sad. Poor Acacia, because she didn't get, I think she got, yeah, she was in the bottom. She didn't, obviously didn't have the lip sync, but yeah, I felt sorry for her. And then Lana is being so woe is me. Like, I get it, girl, but like, pull it together. This pouting and stuff, she's young though. She's young. Then Hunter Schafer came back to talk to the girls, and Lexi is just over the moon. Lexi is just a super fan. So is Hormona. And they all are, but I could see why. And I particularly like when Anya was like, "Where are you from, girl? That accent got a little seasoning on it." I liked her accent. I liked when they talked about it, and some of the girls talked about, "Yeah, I try to hide my country accent, but now I just kind of embrace it." And that's kind of where I am too. I used to kind of try to like tone it down, which it has just naturally toned down. But now I just kind of lean into it. I think it makes me stand out. I like it. It's nothing to be ashamed of. I love my drawl and my twang. I'm here for it. I love a girl with a twang, And then Law runs into the girls backstage, and Law just, Law comes correct with the critiques and the stuff. And but at the end of the day, I'm gonna miss Hormona. I'm really gonna miss her. But yeah, so anyways, next week is Snatch Game. That is all that I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comment section down below. Who do you see winning? What do you think about the whole Lexi garment sabotage situation? That was crazy. Anyways, I'll be back next week with more Nellyvylle reviews, Drag Race Season 17, Episode 7, Snatch Game. Bye!